What's up, it's Skidaro here, and welcome back to more Pokemon Colosseum! Alright, in this last bonus episode, I am going to show you the content of the pre-order disc that you got when you pre-ordered Pokemon Colosseum back in the day. Yes, I am fortunate to actually have one of those. Anyway, there's nothing really much to show on this per se, but I might as well show it off since it's pretty cool. At least I think it was pretty cool. Anyway, there's three primary things you get. Well, there's only three things you get. Anyway, the first is a preview or a trailer to Pokemon Colosseum when it was coming out. So, I'm going to show that off right now.
In a new world, with new faces and new adventures, one will rise to the challenge. In an all-new role-playing adventure taking place in a whole new region, Pokemon come to life like never before. Travel to the farthest corners of a wild world, explore new towns, meet fascinating trainers, and uncover mischievous plots. A sinister organization is using Pokemon to realize their plans for world domination. These Pokemon have been misled as the organization attempts to create the strongest shadow Pokemon. It's up to you to restore balance to the Pokemon world. Seek out the shadow Pokemon and snag them. Once captured, put forth all of your efforts to purify them of the shadow. It's time for a new hero, with new friends to battle new foes. Let the adventure begin. Bring your battle to the big screen with supercharged Pokemon battles. Ruby and Sapphire Pokemon, new 2-on-2 battles, and fabulous arenas beckon you to prove your Pokemon mastery. Big adventures and massive battles. The new world of Pokemon explodes onto the Nintendo GameCube with Pokemon Colosseum.
So, yeah, if you were looking at that from today, it would seem pretty corny. Okay, yeah, it was really corny. But hey, back in the day, this trailer got me pretty pumped for the game, and you know what? I was pretty satisfied for what I saw. There was a few subtle differences in the game, but not so much. So, yeah, we pretty much got what the trailer gave us. Anyway, that's the first thing. The second thing we got was a trailer for the 6th Pokemon movie that was coming out at the time, Jirachi Wishmaker. Now, I would show it, but I do not feel like dealing with a lawsuit because, like, the people who make the Pokemon anime are very strict with the copyright laws. So anyone who wants to post that would probably get a lawsuit on their hands, and I do not feel like doing that. So I'm sorry, I would, but I really just can't. Sorry about that. Anyway, But what I can show is the third thing we get with the Colosseum bonus disc, and that is the mythical Pokemon Jirachi. Yes! For receiving the pre-order disc, we will get Jirachi as a special gift. Now, in Japan, instead of Jirachi, they got a bonus disc as well, but instead of Jirachi, they would get Celebi. And to get Celebi in that game, they would have to purify all 48 Shadow Pokemon in that game. So yeah, that's their prize for purifying all 48 Shadow Pokemon. But, without further ado, let's get Jirachi, just for kicks. And as you can see on screen, it just walks us through of what we had to do to get Jirachi. So that's cool. Anyway, please prepare the Pokemon Ruby or Sapphire Game Pack, Game Boy Advance System, and Nintendo GameCube Game Boy Advance cable. That's all the things we need to connect, so yeah. Anyway, you're going to receive Jirachi as a gift. Also, the berry program will be updated if needed. Okay, so, about this. In Ruby and Sapphire, after a year of play, berries would stop growing because, like, the internal battery in it would run dry, and basically what the internal battery does is just set the time system in that game, and the time system really wasn't used that much, other than, you know, berry system and such. Anyway, after a year of play, the battery would run dry, and berries would stop growing, and, you know, you'd be lost. Anyway, Jirachi here came with a patch for that, so berries would now keep growing. So, this patch was also distributed in other ways, so that's fine. Anyway, is there a free space? Okay, this is very important. You have to have a free space in your party in order to get Jirachi. You're also probably going to want to save in a Pokemon Center just in case. So, yeah, there's that. Anyway, so it just shows us how to connect our Game Boy to the GameCube. So I will do that right now as it is explaining. And that's just me just connecting my Game Boy to my GameCube. So anyway, it says, okay, on the screen it says to insert it into the fourth controller port, but I bet it doesn't really matter. So anyway, let's just turn on our game. And I see the battery on my Game Boy is running low. You guys don't need to know that. Anyway, so let's just see what Jirachi has in store for us. Okay, so after a very successful attempt, I have gotten Jirachi for my Pokemon Ruby game. Anyway, just see, turn off your Game Boy Advance. Okay, let's see, please turn off the system. And unplug. So yeah, that's basically it. That is all the bonus this has to show. So yeah, there we go, people. I have nothing left to show for Pokemon Colosseum. That is it. However, this video, I believe, is a little bit short. So, as just sort of a end finale thing, how about I show you guys a failed attempt I had at fighting Evis when I was at that final point in the game. So, enjoy this failed attempt. Here we go! The real final boss of the game! Cypher Head Evice! Yes, the mayor of Phoenix City was the real boss of Cypher this whole time. Hence why you probably, which is probably why you always saw Cypher agents going in and out of his house. And I do not like the Pokemon setup he's on the field. Anyway, looks like he's starting off with Salamence at level 60 with the ability Intimidate, with the moves Dragon Dance, Double Edge, Aerial Ace, and Dragon Claw. He's also going to start off with Slacking at level 60 with the ability Truant, with the moves Crush Claw, Aerial Ace, Earthquake, and Bulk Up. Now, this guy right here, he is tough. I'm just going to say that right now. He is extremely tough. I'm just not saying that just because of my personal preferences. That's a given fact. He is he's just so tough. He has powerful Pokemon, and he knows how to use them. As you saw right there, he's prone to using X Attack. He's the trainer that uses X Attack, not Nastor.
Anyway, I lay down a sunny day because that's going to become very helpful in this battle. Anyway, let's use Endure and then use Flame Wheel on Salamence. I know fire type moves aren't going to do that much against Salamence, but whatever. It didn't use Endure. Crap! Oh wow, it was Burn! Alright! That is what I want to see! Because Burn not only diminishes the uses AP each turn, but it also cuts the attack, so that's very good, especially with Salamence being an attacking fiend. And, oh man, I really wish it did defeat Bugsy, because I had this plan, because I was going to use Endure to absorb, like, either Salamence's or Slacking's Aerial Ace, and then use Reversal, just because its HP would be that low. That is a little trick I learned from Pokemon Steam, too. Anyway, since things are like they are, let's use Flame Wheel on Slacking. And use Psychic on Salamence right here. And speaking of, the music here is, oh my god, is so epic. And wow, it hung on with 1 HP. Like I said, that's become something with me lately, hasn't it? And there goes Earthquake. Since Salamence is also flying, it's not gonna deal any damage to Slacking. Wow! Wow! Oh my! Wow! Okay! Wow! I'm officially afraid of losing this battle right now! Oh my god! Go Koshi! Sushi! And go Zip Zap! Because he defeated 2 of my Pokemon in the same turn. Wow! Wow! Man, like I said, he has powerful Pokemon and he knows how to use them. I don't think I've said this yet, but I am very impressed at the AI these trainers have in this game. It is so good. I gotta give the programmers props for that. Anyway, there goes Salamence, thanks to its recoil. It wasn't the burn that defeated it, it was its recoil. Its utter stupidity. Anyways, next Pokemon is Scizor! Level 60, with the ability Swarm. Moves Metal Claw, Silver Wind, Baton Pass, and Sword Dance. Now, Scizor right here. What E-Vice will do with it right here is that it will use Sword Dance a lot, and then with Baton Pass, it'll pass all those stat increases to the next Pokemon. Because Baton Pass, it switches your Pokemon, but it keeps the oh wow, critical hit, nice, wow, Kochi, you rock. Anyway, there goes Slacking. Anyway, yeah, like I was saying, Baton Pass switches Pokemon, but the Pokemon that he switches into keeps all the stat buffs that person did. Like, for example, right here, he's doing Sword Dance. If he uses Baton Pass on another Pokemon, he can pass on that Sword Dance increase to the other Pokemon. Anyway, now I've said that. Next Pokemon is Machamp. Level 61 with the ability Gut, the moves Crotch Chop, Rock Slide, Earthquake, and Bulk Up. Again, another powerful Pokemon, which you're going to want to watch out for. I really wish he didn't defeat my frickin' Mind Freak beforehand. Anyway, good thing is that Machamp is slow, so it's good. And it didn't do that much. Silver Wind. Hopefully it doesn't do... This doesn't do that much. Hopefully I outspeed... Wow! Wow, that's just... Wow. Wow, I'm down to my last 2 Pokemon. Wow. Wow. Just... And I outspeed it. Cool. Anyway, there goes Scizor right here. Unfortunately, it looks like Machamp's going to use Earthquake this next turn. I predict it. Boy. Level 56. Woohoo. Good thing is that your Pokemon are healed up before this battle, too. Anyway, next Pokemon, Slowking, level 61 with the... Oh, he's using Bulk Up. Cool. He's probably going to raise the power of Earthquake, whatever. Anyway, Slowking! Level 61, ability Own Tempo with the move Shadow Ball, Psychic, Water Pulse, and Skill Swap. Now, this Slowking right here, you really don't want to have this thing on the field at the same time as Slacking, because what E-Vices will do, and this is ingenious by the way, but what he'll do is that, as you know, Slacking is a freaking powerhouse. The only thing that's hindering it is its ability. which makes it move every other turn. However, Device has found a way around this, and that is through Slowking. See, what he'll do is use the move Skill Swap on Slowking and trade abilities with Slacking, and there goes Earthquake, like I predicted. Anyway, yeah, like I said. Wow, that did a lot of damage. Wow. I am worried! And there goes Zip Zap. I am officially worried. I am officially worried. And he flinched. Anyway, items. I am going to... Wow. This is the first time I had to use an item here. I'm going to revive... Let's see. I'm going to revive Koshi right here just because it has Levitate. And if he uses... If Machamp uses Earthquake again, then that's good for me. However, it's probably going to use Cross Chop. Oh, wow. I predicted right by the hand. Oh, man. I think I'm going to lose. Wow. I'm going to lose. I am going to lose. Damn it, I'm going to lose. I'm going to lose. I'm not going to lose. I am not going to lose. I am not going to lose. Well, not yet, by the way. Probably just going to use revives this whole time. Oh boy. Wow! Man, this might be a battle that goes up in the deleted scenes. Oh man, I really wish you would have missed that, but I am gonna lose. I am so gonna lose. Lose, lose-ity, lose, lose. Lose Shadow Ball. It hits. Oh boy. Like I said, this battle's tough. Really tough. This is definitely going to be a bonus feature. I just know it.